Okay, so I was just like vibing Arsenal, losing way harder than I'm supposed to. And then I get this DM from Detective. First he says woke for some reason, then he sends me one of Foxy's tweets, and I did this. So yeah, I obviously immediately joined the game which he sent in there. The name is The Cooler Maze, and I didn't really know what to expect from it, to be honest. And I joined the game, I'm in a mine, and then you see the text at the bottom of the screen saying, "May this be the key to your delayed third sacrifice." And I'm intrigued, of course, because I want to know third sacrifice. I'm all about that shit, of course. So I started like playing the game. It's just amazing. You got to go to like a blue temple, but I took like I think 10 minutes to even get to the blue temple itself. Once you enter that blue temple itself, you're transported to something with an Asia crystal I saw, and there's a sand hat in the crystal itself. And yeah, if then you gotta dive down somewhere, and you're like in one of those like those shafts, those water shafts, yeah, like sewers and shit. You gotta swim through that, and in the corner screen it says find the lever, and I'm like, what the fuck am I supposed to find a lever, you little shit? So I find the lever itself, of course. I pull it over, and then it says find the red floodgate, and this one took me like 20 minutes I think just to find the red floodgate. Eventually I just asked a detective about how to find it, and he said you gotta go the different way from which you were normally going. And thus I do that, and I find the red floodgate. I gotta go into there, and like you get transported to like a section. I don't really know how to explain it. I'll just whip it up on screen. It's like some sort of like lava gate section, and I actually struggle with this one because I'm really bad at obbies, as you may have seen in my last episode, or you didn't because the video flopped. I wanna die. But yeah, you get transported to some lava section. You just go through normally. You find a lever, click it, and behind there's like a meme. But then you go back and there's like like a little slanted section for some reason. Like it goes like down a little. It's quite weird to see actually, and like I don't know what to do with it. Like it was really weird for me to just like walk around there. Also in the lava section, it's like this ginormous room with like parkour and stuff, and yeah, I really struggle with that. It's really hard to do, but like I don't know, it's really cool. I think I appreciate like the aesthetic of it. After a little while, you get into this big room with two of the little, I think it's a clown statue, and like the zombie spawner icon above the door, which I didn't know what to expect, and the detective literally said, I'll quote it here, "Now this is where you start suffering."
Now this is where you start suffering.
He said I'll start suffering, we'll see. And thus I walked through the gate, and I get transported to some really weird looking area, and I just see cages hanging with skeletons in them, and like you gotta do parkour with like the gas on the ground which kills you, but you have to jump to like not get killed. It's insane. Actually, I really like it. Like I really suck at obbies, and like the run function is my hero. This one, but like it's I was baffled at how much time was in there. And you got transported into another big room with all those cages with zombies in them and a lever all the way at the end, and you just had to rush it to that lever, and then as soon as you pull it, you gotta go rush back, otherwise you'll get killed by the zombies. Because I think their AI was broken when I played, but you're supposed to get rushed to death with zombies. Like it's mental. And yeah, you're supposed to like parkour back. Of course, you can't reset and just go back. And then there's a part 2. So another gate opens, and you basically have to like find another lever. But like there's rooms with zombies in them which basically insta kill you. And it's really hard. No, I don't like it. But like after you find the lever, when you find the lever, you got like transported into a big room with, I think it's a ginormous statue of the Lord of the Haven. It says the statue before you, the grand deity, the Lord of the Haven, solemn. The sound of a door opening echoes through the catacombs. It's believed that after the free sacrifice of 3 of his children, He made a tradition among you and everyone else. To sacrifice, to lose everything you've ever had, to force yourself to your lowest, always bring yourself to your highest. But to continue to sacrifice multiple times? Is it brave to sacrifice multiple times? Irresponsible? Greedy? You've made it this far, the level before you is surely linked to an open that purple sealed door at the beginning of this level. Finally, you may learn the cause of all of this. And so I reset to get back to the beginning, and basically the purple door has opened and you can go through it, and it's quite scary. And you walk into a ginormous room with all the statues, Shrine of Influencers, Lord of the Haven Shrine, all of them. And this is what they have to say. You've been on a journey for your third sacrifice. This is where your world now and the past will collide. There's 7 statues in here, only 3 of them sacrifice themselves to destroy the evil of this world. Daegel. For green one, Magnar, the ultimate sacrifice. He died with major efforts. He battled Daegel in attempts to weaken him. For purple one, Atalia, the final sacrifice. He died from injuries against Daegel. Daegel destroyed his mind. For samurai, Hendrix, the one glorified by their god, Solem, destroyed Daegel and locked him in this very chamber. You're about to enter Daegel's world. Do you really wish to sacrifice as well? Hendrix was the first sacrificed, and you are attempting your first sacrifice. Confront Daegel like he has, and surely you'll be divine as he is. Of course, like any player will do, they jump into the hole, and they get confronted by the void maze. And the text displays, as you enter the void, you feel the fabric of reality surrounding you fade away. You start to feel the darkness surrounding you as it eats away your mental fortitude. Success is no longer certain. Stay above the clock and you'll survive. And thus you start the maze. You get a counter of 90 seconds. If you don't make it, you're dead. The text displays, the white flame has pushed back the darkness. As you walk through the maze, the colors around you fade away. And the only thing you can rely on is the white flame following you around. As you approach the end of part 1, you see a big red eye. And as soon as you jump in, you get teleported to the next part. You see another white flame approaching you from the darkness. Colors still fading out, and your mental sanity dropping. As you do the second part, you see another eye staring into your soul. You take the plunge and go into the third part. And you see another blue eye, and you jump in. Then it says, after reaching the end, you are met with a staircase that felt like a never-ending journey. Is this eternal journey finally near its end? There's only one way to go. Up the staircase, there's no turning back now. You see Daegel sitting in his throne, staring down at you. Who goes there, sees movement or face my wrath, Daegel says. All the torches turn on seemingly magically. It's just a human. Why are you here in my realm I was wrongfully trapped in? Here to take my realm from me like Solem did my powers? I will destroy you if you dare think you're gonna get out of here owning my realm. You knew nothing of my presence or my world deep within hidden mazes? You must have gotten lucky to reach this place. Everyone survives this immense torment my realm inflicts. Step further if you wish to know who I am. Like any other player, you'll just walk forward and you'll face him. You see how huge he is. All the fire turns red. He says, I am Daegel, ruler of the void, god of destruction. But if you knew that, you would never come here. No one wants to meet death himself. If you were one of those fools who worships Lord of the Haven, I would have smited you the moment you entered this. But I sense no pureness in you. My realm has probably fainted your heart, or at least left a stain. The void will always cast a shadow that burns its evil into whatever it's casted upon. The void saw your heart as an empty box, a box screaming to contain void. Maybe now, with such a void in your heart, you can handle the power of the void drive. The void drive is a powerful device only the darkest of hearts can use. Power like a void drive would drive a human insane and destroy them mentally. But now, you've made way for the void drive to assist you. The Void Drive will surely be a pain for you to create, but all worth the trouble. Factory Wizard, who you call Craftsman, will help you now. You'll sense the darkness in your heart. You'll have no choice but to offer the Void Drive to you. When it displays, you obtain the ability to craft the Void Drive. And then you're supposed to be teleported back, but it's broken. Of course, it's a testing stage. So yeah, I think that's the ending of the video. Hope you liked it. Like, subscribe. I'll talk about this more when there's more information about it, at least publicly. So yeah, see ya. Bye bye.